Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Interracial Marriage with Amm Dam.
Yeah.
Cue the music.
We've been absent for a little bit. Do you want to explain to them why, Damaris?
I don't actually know why. Why have we been absent?
Because we've been in the process of rebranding.
That's not an excuse.
Redesigning our logo, kind of figuring out like what kind of topics we're going to discuss, just honing in on a niche.
A niche?
A niche. So we have a couple of orders of business that we wanted to discuss today. I'm being smiley in energy.
No, you sound dead.
Okay, so there's a couple of matters of business that we have today we need to discuss.
Boring.
One is the new logo, the new artwork that Damaris designed. Can you explain to them like why you designed this piece of artwork?
We just wanted something that was a little more like a logo instead of just our photo, even though our photo is nice and we look good. We just wanted it to really show marriage, and there's two of us, so our names are really big. There's bright colors.
Explain the colors. I like the colors. Why? What's with the red?
I'm a little more fiery. I'm a little more.
So the red symbolizes you.
I'm the red, but it's not a Scorsese red. It's like a candy red. So it's still fun. It's still happy, and that's a part of who I am.
Yes.
And the blue is for you, just because you're kind of like that cool presence. You're a little more
chill.
Chill.
I give the cool vibe, the
chill.
relaxed vibe of the podcast, and just the marriage in general.
Yeah. So that's exactly why I meshed those two colors together.
Good. Very thought out.
Yes.
That's why you're the designer.
To what I do.
Nice. I love it. The other matter of business that I wanted to discuss was the support button that Anchor now offers. Can we talk about that real quick?
I don't actually know anything about it, so
it's new. Our podcast is through an app called Anchor. That's the platform. And they now offer a support button that you can click. It's purple. You click it, and then you can support us financially. Why would somebody want to financially support us, Damaris?
I would not support ourselves.
Well, okay, me either. One, because we have been very inconsistent. But our new commitment to this podcast is weekly. We're going to record every week and upload every week.
Yes.
Monday at 7 p.m.
Yes.
We're going to upload weekly, a weekly podcast.
Yes, agreed.
I mean, there's 3 ways that a podcast generates revenue, right? With direct support from fans, audio, like advertisements, and then like live shows and merch. But advertisements can only take a podcast so far. So with direct support from fans, it allows us to take the podcast to new places.
I didn't know. I knew zero about all this.
Okay, well, there you go. So direct support from fans, it allows us to connect with fans. It allows us to, like, if you wanted to have us read a personal message on the podcast.
Yeah, you guys should leave us messages.
Yeah, on Anchor, you can leave us a voicemail, and
I want to know what people have to say.
Yeah, we can.
Questions.
We can play the recording of the voicemail and then answer them, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
So yeah, consider that, and we'll keep it going. We'll get the podcast to new levels.
All right, enough with all your boring stuff.
Okay, sorry. We're gonna be talking about our pet peeves, our biggest pet peeves, and kind of the main thing that Damaris and I have a hard time compromising on, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think everyone has specific things that trigger them, and it triggers you badly.
Well, let's get into it. Ew! Thanks for watching my podcast video. I'm not going to be making videos of the podcast. It takes way too long to set up a 3-camera angle. So for now, it's just going to be audio until one day I get a studio. Wink, wink. Just kidding, I don't have any plans to get a studio. I mean, I want to. I digress. There's 2 things I wanted to bring up in that video. Number 1 was the support button, how you can support the podcast. I just wanted to explain that really does go to the podcast and the efforts that Damaris and I are trying to achieve with the podcast. It'll help it grow, reach new audiences, and just carry it. Also, it gets you involved, which provides you with a feeling of ownership, which I hope all of you can grab hold of and embrace. The second thing I wanted to bring up was the new podcast artwork. That's just a project that Damaris and I worked on together. It was a design we came up with together, and I'm really proud of it. I think it's pretty good. So those are the two things I wanted to bring up. And then I also just wanted to share kind of what inspires Damaris and I, what we do to prepare for each podcast episode. We do listen to a lot of podcasts, like the Candice and Casey podcast. We listen to that one and get a lot of inspiration from them. And then to prepare, we have a shared note in our phones where we write down all the topics that we like or that we think could make a podcast episode. And then if it feels substantial, like we could carry on a conversation on that topic, then we just sit down. We have kind of a structure for the podcast, but it's pretty loose. We basically just sit down and just have a raw, authentic conversation. Damaris gets home in a couple hours. I'll see if she'll sit down and maybe say a couple things, but no promises. So I'll just end it there. If Damaris decides to sit down and share some thoughts, that'll come up now. If not, this will just kind of end.